and then you come in.
What about me off screen? Shut up, and then I walk on.
Yes.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Maybe shut up, gun. It's a good day to die.
Yeah.
The genesis of Jackals goes back some 18 years ago. And like many filmmakers, I'd always dreamed of making my own feature film. But because of lack of money and opportunity, it always remained a bit of a pipe dream. But a few years ago, I met a small group of people who I found shared the same dreams and ambitions as me.
Stop, Ryan!
And so we've embarked on this journey, which has turned out to be hard work, frustrating, almost insane, but ultimately extremely satisfying. So I'd like to dedicate this film to all the hard work and dedication of the whole cast and crew.
Jackals is a story of love and honour in the criminal underworld. We have our main character, Shark. He's a small cog in the criminal empire of Joe Barkey. He's this big criminal overlord.
So what we're doing now is this is one of the first scenes when I turn up at the safe house. Kind of quiet before the storm. And there's kind of a lot of madness at the back of the room while they're trying to set up, do the lights and stuff. And this is where it starts to get interesting.
We don't want to move this rolling.
Action. Now he's got into trouble. He's in big trouble with Joe. And he's been sent on a mission. Now it's a mission he doesn't quite know what's involved. And he meets Mickey.
Terms of endearment. Little kiss, perhaps.
I know who you are.
Sounds here.
Now Mickey is the legendary hitman of the organisation.
That's all right, Flash. There's a hooded, glazed, sort of closed-off look in his eyes, and something about the coldness of the man. Shark! Did your auntie call you that? So somehow you've got to find some steely coldness inside the man and a reason for why he is like that. Hey. She's sleek, and cold and beautiful. Hey, you know how she whispers to you? Huh? It's trying to find the humour in it, because there are quite some funny bits in it, but it's a cold humour. But yeah, no, it is quite interesting, and also the whole thing is a game between my character and the character of Shark, who's a young lad who I taunt all the way through.
What job? Shit! Oh, I dropped a sodding clip.
Down here.
Oh, you can't fucking see it. Where's the light in here?
There's a meter somewhere.
It's not really till you actually do like a first rehearsal that the fun and games really start to happen. Like it comes alive, and you've done all your work and you've said it out loud, but not until you sit with like Pete, and all of a sudden you start getting their take on it.
Waiting. You don't want to kind of.
If I say who the fuck are you?
Yeah, you don't want to fire your bolt yet.
And that affects how you do your character, and then it all just starts going. And then Simon, the director, comes in and he starts just fine tuning it, and it's awesome.
But I think just wait.
Yeah.
You know.
Jump the business with the sausages and me sitting down before Ryan.
When it's well written, the kind of writing does the work for you as well, which is good as well. So I think Simon and Steve did a really good job.
Your face.
I don't look pretty at all.
You look like a pretty ruffled up person.
Now thrown into the mix is Saskia, who's Joe's daughter.
I've got to remember my lines. You ready? She says, "Shark, shark, 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 shark." And it's very dramatic. This is my sort of character board for Saskia. This is her relationship with Shark, holding the world in her hands, the dark dog of depression. And then we turn over. Very modern. And this is just some of the images I used to help create her. There's a little bit of a backstory there that Simon and the writers, of course, will have decided, because they've created this character, but I have filled in all those sort of holes just so that I can create a full character. Let's just watch the water speak through the feet. And Charlotte. This is for London Fashion Week, and we're doing it in a highly secret place.
She has a very complex, very intense, very dark relationship with her father, which of course the film will kind of explore. And she's, I suppose, almost the catalyst for what happens at this remote safe house.
Exactly.
Yeah, so could you do that?
Hey, cool.
But if we just put them in, the way we've been doing it, they'll just move about all over the place and we'll really struggle to shoot your eyes through the holes.
Yeah, they're hunched over it like that and they stand back. I think we'll do it in two. We'll do a slightly wider one that shows the barn.
It's a very low budget film, which inevitably means that there are lots of limitations. So everybody contributes. You know, we had a great cast, a great crew, very, very young crew.
Open it up a little bit more.
I think everybody came on board on this film having no real idea just how much hard work it was going to be.
Good, cut, that's nice.
I think it's when you've got a family and making people feel like they're part of a family, and we want to head to the same end goal and they are part of it, and it's making people feel part of it.
Happy birthday, old man.
We had 2 birthdays on the shoot.
Well, thank you very much indeed.
We got a cake and we got people were working on their birthdays.
How many do we need?
And so it's just making little things, making people feel welcome, I think.
Headlights as a little pinprick, half a mile away, slowly picking its way round the track and picking its way forward.
That's too much up at the sky. I think that would do it.
Just getting a focus on the road so you can see the playing field as they come out the road. You get a bit more detail.
Camera's rolling.
Okay, camera's rolling. Okay, action.
Get to drive a fast car and shoot a gun. The adrenaline, it's a good rush. It's a good rush. It's why you do it.
Yeah, so we'll twist it round. So when I give it to you, or when someone gives it to you...
Many of the weapons are only seen for a couple of seconds, but it's one of these things which people who have any knowledge of weapons or have seen any American TV shows, immediately, if they don't look right, it destroys the feeling we're trying to do. So even though when this weapon is only seen for less than 5 seconds, it needs to have a certain impact. It needs to make the right sort of noise. So it just adds a bit of colour to the production.
Yeah, I'm going to do it now.
It's always great luck when you can find an amazing location, because that absolutely helps everything.
Yeah, that's fine. So this is a great little corner of the farm here. I'm just about to shoot a scene with Polly playing Lara, who's Saskia's mother, and we're going to use the apple tree. So,
like that, you see what I mean?
It's kind of a ready-made set, this place. It's pretty easy going from a set building point of view. Just like, we need some mucky chains. There's some. Awesome.
It's important to stay in character because it takes so bloody long to get into character, especially when you're going to such a stupid, miserable place. And there's so much stuff going on around you that if you get involved in it, it takes the energy away from what you want to do.
On 82 at the bottom, he goes, "You know, you kind of grew on me," and I say, "Sweet. How about lucky me?"
Don't know. I think it needs to be kind of bashed away quite quickly.
Sweet.
And sweet is just kind of nice, yeah. Little. She said you would.
You spent a long, long time prepping a film in your head, having a clear idea what you want to do.
So Ryan, if you just point the gun at the camera, we just want to see.
But I find until you're actually out there filming it, you basically, all bets are off because everything changes and you have to work quite instinctively, quite intuitively to overcome problems. And sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't.
Okay, basically we have to be really quiet because we're shooting in the background. This is our 3rd day and we have had loads of stress with setting up this shot. I don't really understand what the biggest problem's been today, but we are all a little bit stressed right now.
So when we say tomorrow morning, are we talking about the lane that we originally
scheduled for the scene anyway?
We ran out of time and lost the light,
massive.
We can do it, you know, I think it can be done, but I think that...
Soundman went sick, so we had to put the runner into his place. The generator packed up.
Yeah, our generator, which we've got, doesn't actually work. So we've got a major lighting issue with our night scenes. Can't do what we'd intended with the original lighting setup. What we're doing is going to plan B, as it were, using cars to light part of a trackway and some trees just to give us some detail in the foreground. This should do the job partially, not as we like, but it'll fulfil one of the scenes that we do where we've got a vehicle driving along towards us.
Finally, we realised that actually there was quite a major problem with the camera.
Basically, yeah, everything that could have gone wrong that day went wrong.
Things are going 150% better than yesterday. We've done loads of takes for 3 scenes which are joined together already, and in like 45 minutes, which is excellent. So fingers crossed we're much more on track than yesterday, and everyone's feeling pretty optimistic, I think.
Today's been 17 hours for most of the crew, but for me it's not been that many because I had a doctor's appointment this morning. So luckily I'm a bit more alert.
Yeah, we've literally got about half an hour to go until the end. It has been good. It's been tiring and stressful and crazy, but it's been good and worth it.
I think that's a wrap! Yay! That was the one.
What a day way to end the day.
Brilliant. Well, thanks a lot, everybody. This has been absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing.